This week, the skies remind us that growth comes through refinement. The sun continues its journey in Virgo, spotlighting healing, details, and the small adjustments that bring big changes. Mercury shifts from bold Leo into Virgo midweek, turning loud expression into quiet clarity. Saturn retrogrades across the Pisces-Aries cusp, asking us to pause and reflect on the structures we're building in both spirit and action. With the moon moving through Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Aquarius, emotions swing from expansion to responsibility, then to fresh vision. Remember, these forecasts are based on whole sign astrology, so listen for your rising sign first, then your sun and moon. Take what resonates, leave the rest, and let the messages help you align with what's unfolding. Let's see how this energy touches your sign. Aries, this week starts with opportunities to clarify your intentions and organize your personal goals. The moon in Sagittarius encourages you to explore new ideas, but Mercury in Leo asks for bold communication. Saturn retrograde reminds you to pause and review long-term projects before making leaps. Venus in Leo highlights connections with loved ones, creativity and warmth are your tools. Mars in Libra calls for balance, assert your needs while honoring collaboration. Jupiter in Cancer expands emotional intuition. Pay attention to your inner guidance this week. Lilith in Scorpio may bring hidden truths to the surface, face them with courage. Chiron in Aries supports healing from old patterns, step forward gently. Remember, Aries, the stars don't decide, they guide. Use this energy to align with your path. If this reading resonated, let it guide your choices. Taurus rising. This week brings a focus on stabilizing your finances and personal resources. You may feel the need to reassess budgets or investments. Small adjustments now can lead to long-term stability. Communication with family or colleagues may require patience. Listen before making decisions. Health routines also come into focus. Small daily practices will support your overall wellness. Financial patience, mindful conversations, and consistent routines, these steps create a solid foundation for the week. Taurus rising, does this resonate with your plans this week? Gemini rising. This week the spotlight is on learning, sharing ideas, and staying flexible in your daily routines. You may find new information or perspectives that challenge your usual way of thinking. Be open to adapting. Conversations with friends or colleagues could reveal hidden opportunities. Listen carefully and take notes. Travel, short trips, or learning experiences are favored. Explore new routes or methods for work and study. Mental flexibility and adapting to new ideas will help you manage any unexpected changes smoothly. Gemini rising, does this energy align with your week ahead? Welcome, Cancer rising. This is your full weekly forecast, tuned to your chart. The moon in Virgo encourages you to nurture routines that support your emotional well-being. Mercury in Leo sparks clarity in communication. Your words carry more weight this week. Venus in Cancer heightens your need for comfort and connection. Prioritize self-care rituals. Mars in Libra encourages you to balance personal desires with relationships. Diplomacy is key. Jupiter in Cancer invites expansion in your home or family life. New opportunities for comfort and growth appear. Saturn retrograde in Aries reminds you to reflect on boundaries and past decisions. Patience is essential. Neptune in Aries asks you to trust intuition when choosing new paths. Your inner guidance is heightened. Pluto in Aquarius encourages transformative insight. Old emotional patterns are ready to shift. Lilith in Scorpio invites you to face hidden fears with courage. Embracing vulnerability strengthens you. Chiron in Aries calls for gentle self-healing. Acknowledge old wounds without judgment. Remember, the stars don't decide, they guide. Trust your inner compass this week. Welcome, Leo rising. This is your full weekly forecast, tailored to your chart. The sun in Virgo encourages focusing on details that amplify your creative projects. Mercury in Leo boosts your ability to express ideas boldly, speak your truth. Venus in Leo calls for pleasure and self-expression, engage in activities that make your heart sing. Mars in Libra emphasizes collaboration, balancing your desires with others leads to progress. Jupiter in Cancer encourages nurturing relationships, generosity and support create growth. Saturn retrograde in Aries reminds you to reflect on your leadership style, patience improves outcomes. Neptune in Aries heightens intuition, trust your gut when pursuing new ventures. Pluto in Aquarius invites transformation, old habits no longer serve your growth. Lilith in Scorpio encourages confronting shadow aspects, empowerment comes through honesty with yourself. Chiron in Aries asks for gentle healing, embrace courage when addressing personal wounds. Remember, the stars don't decide, they guide. Lead your week with intention and confidence. Virgo rising, this is your full weekly forecast, designed just for your chart. The Sun and Moon join in Virgo, marking a new moon that highlights your identity, health, and direction. This is your moment to set intentions for self-care, healing, and clarity of purpose. Mercury in Leo works behind the scenes, private insights guide your choices this week. Venus and Jupiter in Cancer expand your friendships, community and allies bring emotional support. Mars in Libra activates your finances, balance impulse spending with long-term security. Saturn retrograde in Aries teaches patience in shared resources, boundaries keep you strong. Neptune in Aries blurs clarity in intimacy, practice honesty to avoid confusion. Pluto in Aquarius asks you to transform daily habits, small changes have deep effects. Lilith in Scorpio challenges communication, speak your truth without fear. Chiron in Aries supports healing through vulnerability, trust those who've earned it. This new moon is your reset, Virgo rising. Plant seeds of self-healing and let them grow strong. Libra rising. This is your full weekly forecast, based on the transits moving through your chart. The new moon in Virgo activates your 12th house, turning your focus inward on rest, healing, and hidden patterns. This is the time to release what no longer serves you and set intentions for peace and spiritual renewal. Mercury in Leo energizes your networks, friends and groups bring insights that guide your inner work. Venus and Jupiter in Cancer bless your career, recognition flows when you show care and empathy in your work. Mars in your sign sparks action and drive, channel this energy wisely instead of scattering it. Saturn retrograde in Aries teaches patience in partnerships, growth comes through honest effort, not shortcuts. Neptune in Aries can blur relationship boundaries, clarity and compassion keep things balanced. Pluto in Aquarius transforms your creative voice, express yourself with courage. Lilith in Scorpio stirs financial intensity, approach money with honesty, not fear. Chiron in Aries offers healing through compromise, vulnerability strengthens relationships. This week is about balance, Libra rising. Quiet inner healing will strengthen the partnerships and opportunities that surround you. Scorpio rising. This is your full weekly forecast, grounded in the transits moving through your chart. The new moon in Virgo lights up your 11th house, encouraging new beginnings in community, friendships, and long-term goals. This is the week to plant seeds for collaborations and causes that truly align with your values. Mercury in Leo shines in your career sector, making your voice and leadership stand out publicly. Venus and Jupiter in Cancer expand your worldview, travel, study, or spiritual growth bring blessings. Mars in Libra stirs hidden frustrations, release anger privately so it doesn't spill into relationships. Saturn retrograde in Aries reminds you to be patient with health and daily routines, lasting change takes discipline. Neptune in Aries blurs the line between effort and escape, choose clarity over avoidance. Pluto in Aquarius transforms your home life, old patterns are breaking so new roots can grow strong. Lilith in your sign intensifies your aura, trust your instincts but don't let fear or suspicion lead you. Chiron in Aries highlights small wounds in your routine. Healing begins with gentle self-discipline. This week asks you to balance intensity with vision. Scorpio rising, step boldly into community while staying rooted in your inner strength. Sagittarius rising, this is your full weekly forecast, based on the whole sign houses of your chart. The new moon in Virgo activates your 10th house of career, calling for fresh starts in work, recognition, and long-term purpose. Set intentions around your professional path. This week supports defining your true calling. Mercury in Leo energizes your 9th house, inspiring study, travel, or spiritual wisdom that shapes your message to the world. Venus and Jupiter in Cancer bring blessings through shared resources, trust, and emotional healing. Mars in Libra fuels your social life. Friends and allies can help you carry momentum forward. Saturn retrograde in Aries asks patience in creative projects and romance. True joy requires steady roots. Neptune in Aries blurs boundaries in passion and play. Stay clear on what feeds your spirit versus drains it. Pluto in Aquarius transforms your communication. Words carry power, so choose them with care. Lilith in Scorpio stirs the unconscious. Hidden fears may surface, face them rather than deny them. Chiron in Aries reminds you, healing comes through play, creativity, and not being afraid to shine. Sagittarius rising, this week urges you to ground your dreams into action. Vision and opportunity meet in your career path now. Capricorn rising. This is your full weekly forecast, read through the lens of your whole sign houses. The new moon in Virgo opens your 9th house, new beginnings in learning, travel, or spiritual direction. This is the week to set intentions for study, mentorship, or a journey that broadens your perspective. Mercury in Leo lights up your 8th house. Conversations around shared finances, intimacy, or trust deepen now. Venus and Jupiter in Cancer bless your relationships, bringing care, softness, and renewed harmony. Mars in Libra stirs your 10th house, fueling ambition and drive for recognition in your career. Saturn retrograde in Aries slows matters at home, family, or property. Requires patience and steady effort. Neptune in Aries can blur family boundaries. Be clear about your needs while offering compassion. Pluto in Aquarius reshapes your 2nd house of money. Your values and income streams are transforming. Lilith in Scorpio intensifies friendships. Hidden power dynamics may surface in your circles. Chiron in Aries reminds you, deep family wounds need gentle acknowledgement, not suppression. Capricorn rising, this week grounds you in long-term vision. Growth comes through balancing ambition with heart. Aquarius rising. This is your full weekly forecast, read through the lens of your whole sign houses. The new moon in Virgo activates your 8th house. Fresh starts in intimacy, shared resources, and healing old patterns. This is a powerful week to set intentions around trust, forgiveness, and deeper commitments. Mercury in Leo shines through your 7th house. Important conversations shape your closest partnerships. Venus and Jupiter in Cancer bring support in your routines. Health, work, and daily life feel more nourishing. Mars in Libra fuels your 9th house. Restlessness pushes you toward travel, study, or new beliefs. Saturn retrograde in Aries slows your communication. Words may need care and deliberate pacing. Neptune in Aries can blur boundaries in your 3rd house. Seek clarity in learning and local connections. Pluto in Aquarius transforms your identity. Old versions of you dissolve as new power rises. Lilith in Scorpio intensifies ambition. Watch for hidden power struggles in your career path. Chiron in Aries reminds you, healing comes through honest conversations with siblings, neighbors, or close peers. Aquarius rising, this week empowers transformation. Let partnerships and deep truths lead you to freedom. Pisces rising. This is your full weekly forecast, read through the lens of your whole sign houses. The new moon in Virgo energizes your 7th house. Fresh beginnings in love, commitments, and partnerships. Set intentions for balance, respect, and clearer agreements in your closest bonds. Mercury in Leo activates your 6th house, communication flows through your daily work and health routines. Venus and Jupiter in Cancer bless your 5th house, joy, romance, and creativity feel alive and supported. Mars in Libra moves through your 8th house, shared finances and intimacy spark motivation or tension. Saturn retrograde in Aries slows down your income flow, patience is key with personal finances. Neptune in Aries keeps money and values blurry, double-check expenses before committing. Pluto in Aquarius works quietly in your 12th house, your subconscious undergoes deep transformation. Lilith in Scorpio intensifies your spiritual curiosity, hidden truths may reshape your worldview. Chiron in Aries highlights self-worth wounds, healing comes when you affirm your value without comparison. Pisces rising, this week teaches you, your relationships mirror your growth. Heal within, and love deepens outside. That wraps up this week's whole sign forecast. Remember, astrology offers guidance, not guarantees. How you move with these energies is always your choice. If you found this helpful, subscribe so you never miss a forecast, and share it with someone who might need this message. Wishing you clarity and healing for the week ahead.